Now let's take a look at a few more proportions involving similar figures. Now I've already highlighted all the similar figures with my highlighters, so if you'd like to do that real quick, you may pause the video. And then we're going to be setting up proportions to solve for the missing side. So for number 11, I know that 6 is going to correspond with x. So 6 corresponds with x the same way that 8 would correspond with 4. So again, if the 6 is going to be on top for the first side of my proportion, then the 8 will need to be on top as well. You do have to write these consistently. So the cross product of 8 times x is proportional to the cross product of 6 times 4, which is 24. Divide both sides by 8, and the missing side x is 3. Now for number 12. 10, so the long side here on the big rectangle corresponds with x. So 10 corresponds with x. Now, if I'm going to use the long side for 10, I need to use this long side here. That is not 2. This entire side is 4 plus 2, so this is a 6. So the side of this big rectangle is actually 6. So 10 corresponds with x, and 6 corresponds with 4. So be very careful. 2 was used to find the 6, but the 2 is not in our proportion. Alright, so the cross product of 6 times x is equal to the cross product of 10 times 4, which is 40. And then we will divide both sides by 6. You can leave this as a fraction or you can simplify it, but 40 divided by 6, you can write this as 6.67. You could also write this as 6 2/3, or you could write this as 6.7. So I would take either of these answers for number 12. Now occasionally it may tell you round to the nearest hundredth or round to the nearest tenth. So just be careful if it is more specific as to what to do.